Hey everyone, it's Chris Loud. In this video, we're setting aside the pressure to create something good, and instead, we're just going to play. This is all about intuitive abstract painting, painting freely, following our curiosity, and breaking out of creative block by starting messy and staying open to surprise. The goal is to paint and keep trying different things. And real quick, a huge thank you to Jean, Jude, Lisbeth, and Deborah for their recent super thanks donations. Seriously, I'm so grateful for your support. You all help make these videos possible, so thank you. So when I'm feeling stuck or I'm overthinking, which I have been lately, I come back to this kind of process, just throwing down some texture and seeing what happens. For this one, I used recycled materials. So I used some torn shop paper towel, paper from a sugar bag, a bit of newsprint, and some acrylic skins. Whatever was nearby, and I kind of went with it. I fixed it to the canvas with gel matte medium. We're not aiming for perfection. We're just creating something to respond to. And sometimes, the best way to start is not to plan at all. No sketches, no vision, just texture, color, and response. And at the end of the video, I'll show you some close-ups so you can see some of the textures. And I'll also show the painting when I finished in different orientations. And I'll probably continue to play with this one over the next few days. So right away I started with some Naples yellow, yellow ochre, and a little bit of burnt sienna, and just starting to cover over the materials that I put down, because I'm really kind of more focusing on those, like I said, as texture. So I'm using some indigo high flow acrylics from Golden to just start making some more marks and playing around here. And I was really kind of just looking around to see what was nearby and what I wanted to play with. So I've got this mesh piece that I'm putting down and using some water-based spray paint, some titanium white water-based spray paint. This is a pistachio stamp, just half of a pistachio shell taped glued to a stick, dipping it in paint and just making some marks with that. Again, right now I'm just playing. I'm just experimenting, grabbing different things and making marks, and using some lime green paint with a little titanium white paint, putting that down and then rubbing some of that away. So we're just going to let the painting and our curiosity guide us. As the texture sets the foundation, I start to notice areas that catch my eye. Something about a shape or a color will pull me in, and I'll just follow it. If I think, oh, what would happen if I did this? I go and do that. It's like we're having a conversation with a painting. We don't need to control it. We just need to keep showing up and making a mark and stepping back and seeing where it wants to go. So this way of painting helps us quiet our inner critic. There's no wrong move, just another layer, another opportunity to learn something. And as a side note, I know I've mentioned this before, but if you can record yourself painting, even just with your phone, and then watch it back, you will learn so much about yourself as an artist and the way you paint. And you don't have to be on the video. I know a lot of people don't like being on video. I'm not real keen to being on video. But just, what you're creating. So if you're able, give it a try. You really will notice things that you didn't while you were painting. Plus, you'll get a ton of new ideas. So we want to play without expectations. One of the most freeing things about intuitive abstract painting is knowing that we don't have to keep anything. We can cover it up. We can bring something back. We can change direction halfway through. That flexibility takes the pressure off. And if nothing's working, great. That's information too. We just keep painting. And, you know, there were plenty of times right here, I actually really liked how this was looking. But there were other things I wanted to keep trying. I wanted to keep playing. So, you know, I knew that I was recording this. I can always come back and see what I did. I can see some of the colors that I have on there, which some of these I really like. So, you know, the goal is to keep playing. I didn't really like this Posca marker and how that looked. So, I will come back and cover that back up. But again, I learned something by doing that. So, you know, when creative block hits, the worst thing we can do is to try and get it right. That mindset just tightens us up. But when we give ourselves permission to experiment, we reconnect with kind of the joy of making. You know, this kind of intuitive abstract painting reminds us that art doesn't have to start with a masterpiece. It can start with a mess. It doesn't even have to end up as a masterpiece. I mean, this doesn't end up as a masterpiece, I can promise you. And often, you know, that mess is way more honest and interesting than something, you know, overworked or overly planned. We need to give ourselves room to make mistakes. And in doing that, we start making art again. And the more we paint this way, freely, experimentally, the more we learn to trust ourselves. We start to see what we're drawn to, the colors we reach for, the shapes we love, the marks that feel like ours. It doesn't have to be deep or profound every time. You know, sometimes just moving paint around is enough. The act of doing it regularly builds muscle. It builds momentum. It builds our voice. So if you're feeling stuck, you know, or unmotivated or just not in the zone, try this. Start with texture. You know, use what's around you and just play. There's no pressure. There's no plan. Let the act of painting be the goal. You never know what'll show up when you stop trying to force it and start letting it flow. So if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe. And as always, if you have any feedback or questions, I'd love for you to leave me a comment. So drop me a comment and let me know how do you shake off creative block? What are there any weird materials that you've used lately? I'd love to hear that. So you can see this is right now, this is very different than where I was. I had a lot of colors. So here are the close-ups. So you can see some of those textures, and I'll show you the different orientations of where I ended up with this. So thanks again to Jean, Jude, Lisbeth, and Deborah for your support. That means the world. Thanks for watching, and keep playing and keep on painting.